Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope we're all doing well. I missed you. I took a day off. And I miss you all. I miss you too. I hope we're all doing good. It's almost end of the month and we're counting down. So it's not almost time, but at least it's getting nearer than before. So today I have a topic. Every time we bring a topic, we're not expecting for everybody to agree. Okay, my video is not for everybody. When people are moving forward, some people are allowed to move backward, and when people are moving to the right, it's normal for some people to say you want to go to the left. So we will not fault you for choosing your own thing, but don't come here and be insultive. Okay, don't come here and insult people, especially me. Don't come and insult me. It's my channel. I will block you. So just drop your comments nicely. So let's be let's respect each other. So as you can see, I'm fine. I went to do my hair yesterday. So let me not waste time too much. We'll just go straight into the video. So today I want to talk about the impact of relocation on marriage. As we all know, a lot of people, relocation has messed their marriage up. A lot of people that moved from Nigeria, that were married in Nigeria, moved to the UK, US. They came here and they divorced. Some people are separated. Some people, the kind of fight they did not even fight in Nigeria, they got abroad and started fighting. A lot of things could cause it. Frustration could cause it. Some women are now making money that they never made in Nigeria. And one thing I always tell people, once you give a woman that power to start sharing bill with you, it takes God's grace for the woman to be submissive. It takes God's grace. It's good for a woman to support the husband, but I don't believe in 50-50. I don't. You start feeling like roommates. That's my opinion anyways. And that's what I believe. So it works for some people. They do it. They are still submissive. They are still obedient. But a lot of women that were not empowered and they became empowered all of a sudden expect some pride from them. So that is how Jackmada impact a lot of marriage. But now Jackmada is the one I want to focus on. I don't want to say much about Jackpa. It's working for some people, it's not working for some people. Jackpata is a big topic when it comes to marriage. One thing I've noticed is a lot of people come, whether they were married before they came here or they got here and got married here to someone from the same nationality or from a different nationality. When it's now time to jackpata, problem comes because of so many reasons. Some people, their spouse is still enjoying abroad. Some people, the family of their partner is abroad and they don't want to move away from where their families are. Then some people, it's just fear of unknown, of they don't know what they're going to meet in Nigeria, wherever they're going, in Africa or even Europe, because a lot of Americans are leaving America and going to Europe because of lower cost of living, or they feel like they could get more value for their money in Europe. So I've been noticing this trend because I have a couple of people that they want to leave, but their spouses are not ready to leave. And a lot of these people have told me the marriage can go. I'm not interested. All I want is myself and my sanity. And until then, we'll see if the marriage can truly go or if they have to let go of their own feelings, of their desire to leave and just stay in the marriage. But it got me thinking that these days, before you choose a partner or even before you settle for anybody, This should be one of the questions you should start asking. The same way you're asking about genotype or this. You need to start asking your partner, do you see yourself leaving America someday? Or leave UK someday? Or leave Canada someday? You should ask these questions because you don't want Jackpot to be the reason for your separation or the reason for your divorce. Especially people that are marrying from different countries. If you're marrying from Nigeria and you're a Nigerian, even if your partner decides that I don't want to live with you, there might be some reconsideration that, okay, after all, I have family members there also. Maybe if not for the marriage, at least I'm getting closer to my family. But from a different nationality, it takes more work to convince them. Especially this is a place they've not grown up. You have to start talking them into liking it. You know, it's a different thing when somebody grew up there and you're trying to tell them, Shebi, we grew up there. It's still the same Nigeria, although it has changed. We will survive. We grew up there. You know, stuff like that. It makes it talk easier than trying to convince someone that has never been out of this place, been out of the West. You have to do more work. And another thing I want to point out is some of you might be looking at it like it's not a topic that is important when you want to choose a partner. But like I said in one of my videos, we have seen people that when they were 60-year-old, they said there's nothing they are going to Nigeria to do. And at the time they were turning 61, they found themselves in Nigeria. Not because they were deported, but they suddenly had a shift. So this thing is not something you can say it can never happen to you. This is what they say never. 2018, 2019, 2020, even 2021, I was a little bit confused, but I still said, what are they doing in Nigeria in 2021? 2019, 2020, I used to say it like that. That was my straight answer. If you ask me when are you visiting Nigeria, I'll be like, what's happening in Nigeria? What are they doing in Nigeria? So what I'm trying to say is you can have this shift anytime, at any moment. You can have this shift. So don't think it is not important because right now you're not feeling that way. You're feeling like you've packed the sand of Nigeria. Nothing is ever going to take you back there. You can have this shift anytime, at any moment. So if you're going for anybody or even any nationality, see it as a possibility, and once in a while always bring up this discussion. Always bring it up that what if, do you see yourself doing this? Do you see yourself doing that? People that I said I have as examples, that they want to leave but their partners are not in tune with it. Even though they're not in tune with it, but at the same time they're beginning to mention it in their ears. These people don't have dates yet, but they know they are definitely going to leave because they are not just filling the circle like every other person. So it's beginning to sound like because of that, this person might end up not being 100% with the other person anymore because they're already saying that this might crash, this might end up. So I just thought to bring this, that it's a very important topic. Some people, the moment they came in, they knew that their years are numbered in this place. You don't want to go and carry anybody and put them in a situation where they are not going to like at the end of the day. If you are in that category that you know that you already gave yourself a number of years that I'm not going to exceed so, don't put anybody in trouble. Don't let them know right from start that this place, I'm not going to be here till I die. This is the time frame. Are you willing? One thing I like is people being sincere with each other from start, not luring anybody, not leading anybody on and making them believe you're on the same page with them. So I thought to bring this topic because I feel like it's a very important topic. People need to start discussing so that you don't become single. at your old age, so that you don't become single when you're supposed to focus on your new phase of relocation, and then you now start dealing with the relocation, settling down, looking for another partner. I mean, I just feel like it's a whole lot of stress that you don't want to deal with. So knowing from onset and dealing with it, finding somebody that is on the same page, or that will likely be on the same page with you whenever it comes up, and they don't have any problem just living anywhere. They don't have any problem. It might be Europe, it might be Africa, it might be even South America, anywhere. People move around, but just make sure it's not somebody that is in their shell. You see a lot of Americans, they tell you, I don't want to get on the plane. I've seen a lot. They don't have a passport and they don't care. They don't want to be on the plane, period. So you need to make sure that is this somebody that wants to go thousands of miles for love. So I just thought to bring that, and I hope that this enlightens someone. I just want to open our eyes to that and be sure we know what we are doing along the line, and we don't get stuck in some things that will make us stay in what we really want to be done with, or that will make us break what we so much desire because of another thing that has now become a priority. And I hope you can like, comment, and share my video, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye.